Today, I'll be going over my new custom that I've made over the last few weeks. I did show off my custom Sonic figurine a while back, but also made some new ones. So we're gonna start in alphabetical order. Starting off with Geno from Super Mario RPG. Let me fix the lighting. Let me make it closer. So, this is what it looks like. My camera is not okay. This one's way better. If I get this light, alright. So, he has the blue beanie, the orange ribbons, or as people refer it as a hair, but personally I see it more as ribbons, since he's bald in the back. It looks a little weird, like when you put it like this perspective. So, I also added his cape. It's even like firm, which may not be the best idea. But overall, it would prevent it from like being torn apart. And has articulated arms. But the cons of having a cape like this is that it has like limited movement, the arms. So for now, I'm gonna take off the cape. Okay, it's a little weird. There's way more arm movement now. And you can sit down, of course. Surprisingly, it still hasn't been like a figurine of Geno. Not even made by Jack Specific. Maybe there will be one after recording this. Like, not immediately, but eventually. So now I'm gonna put this cape back on. So that's Geno. Next up is Luigi. Oh yeah, Luigi #1. So this is my like oldest one like I've made. I wouldn't say he's like super old, but he's like, I made him like the earliest out of like anyone else I made. Actually, yeah, I did make Luigi first. And Sonic. So this is what it looks like. The big old mustache of his. And definitely no gaps, unlike the other Luigi figurine I've seen before. And try to give him the orange hair like the Mario figurine, which I was showing now. So this is the height comparison between Mario and Luigi. Luigi does look a little bit crooked. Well, that's fine. But also, the shades of blue used is like really inconsistent. I actually made a torso first, and it actually had like a leg. It's the same shade of blue for the torso. But I lost one leg, the other leg, one leg. So I decided to redo all of them, redo both legs. So that's why they're like and whole different shade of blue. Same articulation as Mario. Triple head, like usual. And also made like different multiple times. So this is the first head, which looks really weird. And I actually used the mustache from this head to here. There's another one. These are like squarish. The skin tone looks really nice, but he's missing a face. But the problem is that it's too big. So I made the head smaller. I made the head like for the time. This is the current one. The final product. Which would match the proportions of Mario's head way better than it does. So the ears of Luigi look smaller than Mario does. The Mario pose. So that's Luigi. Next up is the blue blur Sonic the Hedgehog. So I made this custom like after Luigi, the first one. I actually revised the head, I revised the face, so it could be more faithful to the Dreamcast era, which is what this Sonic custom is based off. And also figurines of him, in that particular incarnation, tend to be really pricey online. And this is the cheapest one. And by cheapest, I just created it. And also gave him soap shoes from Sonic Adventure 2. So it could really stand out as a Sonic incarnation. So the shoes. And also don't forget about the iconic gesture he has in the artworks. Oh, it's kind of loose. I'm trying to make his hand bent, molded to look like it's bent, but I kind of messed up. But the arm articulation is okay. The face looks fine, but the paint around his face isn't the best. But now the proportions for Mario. Between Sonic and Mario. Fun fact, I actually made this as a what if scenario if Wendy's collaborated with Sega instead of Nintendo. And this would be the product of it. I actually plan on making more of it, evolving Sonic. I was gonna make him the car for Sonic, but I suck at making cars, so I might scrap it or temporarily hold it, put it on hold. It has a articulated head, arms. Whoops. Looks like I gotta fix that. And that's Sonic. Our last custom of the day is I'm a Wario, I'm a gonna win. This is my third custom of an existing character. Unlike the other one, it's actually not an OC, not created by me or my friend of mine. But I think this is by far my best custom. But some people beg to differ. Some people I decided to say that Geno is the best one. Some people say Sonic is the best one. Everyone has different opinions. So this, the articulation, articulated head. It's coming loose. That's alright. No big deal. The hair is like painted to be like similar to Mario's, but it's a little darker. And speaking of Mario, this is scale comparison. Wario is like a giant compared to Mario. And that's because, once again, the proportions of the time era I'm trying to replicate. That being the Nintendo 64. Where Wario is like seen as a little giant. Not literally, but like, he's still is massive. Even compared to Luigi. Next, I'm gonna put him next to Mario. Luigi isn't really that big. Since I gave Wario like a larger head, he looks way more massive. I was gonna give him a way smaller head, but thankfully I didn't go with that. Because giving him a smaller head would have made it look weird, honestly. How I get my Yoshi. Yoshi is like the smallest or the shortest. And that's the not Nintendo, the Super Mario 64 DS cast at least. I don't know what they should make a custom of Yoshi so that it's articulated. What do you guys think? Should I make a custom Yoshi or not? It's up to you. So that's a roundup of all the customs I have made so far. What do you think I made the best on? Geno, Wario, Luigi, or Sonic? So far, a lot of people love the Geno custom. There are some like Wario lovers out there. Same with Luigi and Sonic. Surprisingly, it isn't like people who favor Luigi over any other character. Maybe you would see someone who favors Luigi. So give me a piece of criticism, like, so you can add, like, when applying updates to them, or possibly the newest one. It's a work in progress. Can you guess who this is? Comment your guesses. Goodbye.